All right, so we're currently on the way to North Carolina. We did like 4.5 hours to Washington. Now we're going to Washington all the way there. I got the two boys who decided to take, this is the best ride, by the way. This is the best car. These guys are smart. They hopped in our car.
Police reported ahead.
Got some police coming up here. Can you guys do a quick intro to yourselves first, real quick? Tell everyone who you are.
What's going on, guys? I'm Ammit Bhogal. I'm from Reading, Pennsylvania. Graduated last year.
What's up, guys? My name's Tarun Karumanchi. I'm a senior at UCLA. I'm from San Ramon, California.
Now, obviously, you guys already know this. We're posting a lot of Brown Ballers FC content. So these are obviously two players on our team. We're literally going to go play for $1 million in, 2 days from now? So on Wednesday. So June 4th is our first game. Let's start it super chill. Some rapid fire questions. You guys can just pass it back and forth. We'll keep it super chill because I want everyone to get to know you a little better. So let's go easy. Favorite footballer of all time?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, CR7.
Sergio Busquets.
Okay, you keep it favorite fast food restaurant and meal.
Okay, favorite fast food restaurant, I would say In-N-Out, a double-double with grilled onions and animal-style fries.
Animal style is the key. Okay, I like
That's
it.
crazy. I'm going to go with just basic Chipotle, honestly. Steak bowl. No lettuce, no sour cream. Yeah, steak bowl, cheese, mild sauce, a little bit of hot. That's it.
Okay, if you guys could have, I don't know if you guys are dessert guys, but if you could have one dessert right now and then that's it, the world's ending, what are you eating?
Oh, I'm eating
dessert.
ice cream cake, Oreo flavored.
Okay, yeah, that's always a good cake.
I think I'm going to do a chocolate chip cookie with vanilla ice cream on top, like a Pizookie from like BJ's or something.
That'll go good with your last meal? Was it a
In-N-Out?
burger, right?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
That'll go perfect with a burger. One more football question. Some of the guys always talk about their favorite cleats. You guys have a favorite pair of cleats, go-to boots you always wear?
Yeah, for me it was the Hypervenoms. They discontinued them, so now I wear Phantoms, but they just brought the Hypervenoms back, so I'm trying to get a pair again.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the R10s, Ronaldinho 10s, Tiempos, the gold ones, and then the black ones as well, with the R10 on the tongue. Those are fire.
Okay, so we're going right now obviously to play 7v7, $1 million. You guys are both 11-a-side players, right?
Yeah.
What are the biggest differences from 11s to 7s?
I'd say the biggest differences are there's a lot of more rotations in 7v7 compared to 11s where it's just a strict position. But yeah, a lot more rotations and more fluidity and positional, swaps and exchanges.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think the biggest thing is that there's no offsides, so it kind of changes the game a lot. I just learned the other day that you set screens and stuff in 7v7, so I'm still trying to get used to that, but I hope we can get that going soon too.
Obviously, again, $1 million. Have you guys ever played in anything with this type of stakes, if that makes sense?
No, never. I think the max I've done was maybe a few $100s in high school for fun, as a bet, but nothing for $1 million. This is the first time.
I think sometimes you do money games, right?
Yeah.
What's the most money games you guys have had?
The most money game I've played in was a $300K one in Delaware.
Oh, that's legit.
Yeah, so it wasn't bad, but obviously.
Is that yearly?
Yeah, there's a couple a year. There's Delaware, obviously where I'm from, King of Prussia. There's a lot of futsal ones I play in.
Okay.
But yeah, no, there's a few that I played in.
Okay. Describe to everybody your position and your style of play for both you guys.
Yeah, so I play a couple different ones. I play center back in 11 side, obviously, and then sometimes left back, right back, and then the 6 as well. I'd say I'm a ball playing center back. I don't just hoof it long. I like to play out the back. Yeah.
So I play mainly defensive midfield, the 6, a little bit of the 8, a little bit of center back, but I would say kind of more defensive minded in front of the center backs, trying to connect the lines and then stopping counterattacks when needed.
This might be putting you guys on the spot, but do you guys have a player comparison, to the higher league? Who is your player comp?
That's a great question.
I can't think of one. I would say maybe Casemiro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who you got, Ammit?
I'm gonna go with John Stones from Man City,
Okay.
just because obviously he's kind of plays multiple positions as well, kind of like myself, but he's obviously a lot more better.
He's just a little bit, bro. It's barely better than you. Come on, man. Sticking with this club side stuff, if you can go right now play for any club in the world, like where would you guys ideally want to go play?
Real Madrid.
Real, just because of the history, the
history, Los Blancos, like just everything that club has accomplished. Like I feel like they only come knocking on the door once, so like I would definitely want to play for them.
That's true.
I think I would choose their rivals, Barcelona.
Just wants to play against you. That's all.
Yeah, that too. But I mean, I've always watched Barcelona growing up, so I think it would be great. Like I love their play style too, so it'd be awesome to play for them in this new era that's going on with their team. So it'd be really cool.
Now, I know both of you guys mentioned to me that you started football, like, I think 5 years. There's basically really early, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys have really focused on really just playing football your whole lives. So you've had a lot of experiences in different camps, teams, all that kind of stuff. What's it like coming to this kind of camp? Like, obviously, it's an all-brown team. We only have 1 week to train and compete. Like, what are you guys seeing and feeling when you come do this?
I think it's really cool. I've never been a part of it. Usually every camp or team that I go to, it's a lot more diverse. You know, you don't really see a lot of Indians in like higher levels of soccer. So kind of meeting other guys that are in your position or have played at similar levels, I think it's really cool to get to know them and kind of learn about their paths. So I've enjoyed it a lot so far.
Yep, love that.
Yeah, exactly what Tarun said. Like everyone on our team is Indian. So it's almost like a family type unit, like a family close-knit group, and to all be playing at like a high level, competing for $1 million it's actually kind of like undescribable. It's a great feeling.
And then obviously, again, as like big-time footballers, like what's your guys' thoughts around all the hype and all the team players, celebrities coming to TST? Like, is there like anyone that you, like, I'm saying, give an example, like Nani, right? Did you guys grow up watching any of these guys? Are you excited to like maybe see someone play or like play against them in person?
Yeah, you know, of course, like Nani's a huge one. Obviously, you know, like the non-soccer, like you got Pat McAfee like playing as well.
That's
like,
huge.
That's great. And, you know, there's Jeff Cameron playing Breck Shea on that team. So yeah, there's some. Obviously, Nani's definitely like my top one. Obviously, being a Man United fan and seeing him play. He used to play for Man United.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I think Nani, I know Aguero's a big one. I don't know if he's coming this year, but just kind of watching him score so many goals every weekend and then kind of see him like on the field now. He probably isn't in the same shape, but I'm sure he'll still score some goals, so I'll be excited to see that.
Who would be like a crazy player in your guys' mind to be like, to see them show up and play in TST? Like, you know, we talked about like kind of Messi the other day, like he would come probably like just tear it up. Like, who else would you guys think would just be like insane to see?
Oh, I think Neymar. Like, I'd want to see him. I'd want to see him play 7-a-side so bad, or even like a really techie midfielder. I'm trying to think, like Paul Pogba or someone, you know, that like just like volleys and like Maradonas everywhere. I think those like flashy players would be really cool to see in like 7v7.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm gonna do like a little throwback. Adel Tarabit from QPR, bro. I think he would do levels.
You're tearing up here?
Yeah, he would do levels at TST.
So again, 7-a-side versus 11-a-side. Going into play this game, you guys are obviously gonna be two players on the squad. What are the keys you think as players like we need to focus on from 11s to 7s?
You know, I think we've worked on it all week. I'm not gonna give too much away like what we've been working on, but I think like, you know, just kind of understanding that there's not one set position and like it's not like we have to stay in our position the whole game. You always have to be moving. And I think like transitioning from 11v11 to 7v7 is definitely a kind of a harder adjustment, I would say. But I'd just say like more fluidity and not being so static.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think the biggest similarity that we could take away is probably like the transitions. The repress in 11v11 is huge to repress, and I think the fact that like the 7v7 is so much smaller like gives you more opportunity to do that as well. So repress and like kind of having the same principles of like, okay, like this is the time to build out or this is the time to find yours forward and like play off of them. I think it's very similar, just on a smaller field, so I'm excited for that.
This is a little bit out there question, but I know you guys have seen, so like basketball or hockey, for example, right now you got like 3-on-3 leagues, a lot of rule changes happening, like a lot of different things happening to like make even baller league, right?
Yep.
Kind of more exciting and fun. You guys can do this together as commissioners. If you guys were to create a new like football concept or league, like what would you guys change? Or like what would you guys try to do to make it, you know, fun to play in or different? Like would it be like 3-on-3, like 5-on-5, or would you keep 11s and change a rule or something?
Yeah, that's a great question.
I think I really like this format of TST, but I think I would change some things. Like, I know you can't slide. I would want to keep it as
You guys want to slide?
as 11v11 as possible, but on a smaller field, because I think then that would engage a lot more fans. So whatever TST is doing, I think is great. Something similar to that, but maybe tweak a little things. Maybe have offsides, have an offsides line. Kind of just make it the same thing as 11s, but on a smaller basis. What do you think?
I would go back to Naveen's point. I think what I would change for 11v11 would be like, if you got fouled in the box, like the one who gets fouled has to take the pen. Like I think that, you know, you earn the pen, so like I think everyone
That makes
should
sense,
be able to take it. But yeah, I think I agree with Tarun's rules for the 7v7, kind of making it as similar as you can to 11v11.
So in basketball right now, a big thing blowing up is like 1v1. Do you think there could ever be some kind of like 1v1 style, a league competition, anything that's like for football?
Yeah, so I think there is one right now. It's top
Okay.
baller. So they go literally around like worldwide and do like
shit,
1v1 tournaments for, you know, for cash prize, and it's kind of crazy. Like it gets heated. I don't
So
know
it's
if
like a
you saw-
small,
Yeah,
is it like
yeah,
a small field or something? Or what?
Yeah, so it's like literally like they'll just pull up to like a turf field, and like they probably have to pay like a fee or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just pull up. You have to sign up, apply,
Wow.
and then you show up, and yeah, you just get drawn against like 1v1 matchups. It's like first to, I think it's like 3 goals or 1x2,
That's
and
actually-
it gets crazy. Yeah, if you get a chance, like go on YouTube and like check it out. It's insane.
That's
I
actually-
don't know if you saw it, Tarun, but
Yeah, I've seen it a little bit.
Okay.
It's like there's like a huge crowd that comes around. It's kind of like when you do an ISO in basketball.
Yeah,
It's like the same thing, and a bunch of guys are cheering you on, and you just go 1v1 against the goalie in goal. So I think it's a cool concept. It's super entertaining. So I'd want to see that kind of blow up a little more, maybe in the States. I think is it start in the States too?
it started off in England, and then they came to. I think they came to like Miami.
Okay.
That's pretty
yeah.
dope.
I think that'd be really cool.
That's a cool concept to blow up. Did you guys grow up playing FIFA, like video games?
I did a little bit. I honestly wasn't like a huge fan. Like I would be so much into like Call of Duty and like
Okay,
those
yeah,
types of games.
That's fair.
I don't know why, but I would still play FIFA with my friends and like teammates here and there. But I was never like that guy that would grind and like try to build like an ultimate team or something like that. But I found it fun still.
Did you guys ever play like FIFA Street growing up? I remember like, I don't remember what year, but I know Ronaldinho was on the cover. Did you guys ever play that game?
FIFA Street.
FIFA Street, NFL Street, those were like,
FIFA O Street, or
Yeah.
FIFA 06.
those were
They
like,
even had like Madden Street too, like
and that was
like
super
NFL. Yeah,
fun.
that was crazy.
That was super fun.
They had a game called Blitz too. I don't even remember Blitz.
NFL Blitz.
Yeah, NFL Blitz. That
Like,
was
literally
crazy.
playing the-
Like no
yeah.
rules.
You. That's actually really dope. Okay, same with video games. You said Call of Duty, right? Were you a video game guy growing
Oh
up? Or
yeah,
no?
100%.
Well-
Call of Duty,
Okay.
FIFA, mostly FIFA.
Were you guys like Fortnite guys too? Like, was that time?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Little bit.
I
Yeah.
feel like COVID Fortnite like exploded.
Yeah.
Always just hopping on with my friends from school. It would be so fun.
Warzone was a thing.
A little bit of Warzone, but
Okay.
Fortnite was just different. Back then, I would just have so much fun.
Are you good at building? Because I know that's like a skill set, bro. Like,
Yeah, I used to like play so much to the point where I would like practice my building. But now I'm like,
yeah, you were
now
serious
I'm
about
like, yeah,
it.
I was serious. I'm like really bad now, but like I don't know, that COVID time was just different. I just couldn't wait to get home so I could just play. It was just great time. I know, it was amazing, dude.
all right, hypothetical question. We go to the hotel, right? And we have a Mario Kart tournament. Like, how good are you guys finishing first place?
Dude,
Like,
I haven't played
you guys-
Mario Kart, so I think I would get top 3.
Okay,
I don't know how good everyone else is
Well, I
here.
feel like all you gotta do is play Mario Kart once in your life.
Okay,
and you'll
then-
always know how to play.
Then yeah, I think I'm finishing top
I
1
should've
then
brought
for
my
sure.
Nintendo
I'm getting
Switch.
first
That
place.
was a miss.
I used to have that steering wheel with my with the Wii. So
Oh, you were
I felt
serious.
unstoppable.
He's actually a serious gamer. He's just hiding it. It's like practicing and stuff.
Definitely. I'm trying to think who'd be decent on the team though. Who do you think?
It'll be like a
Definitely not the
sleeper,
English
bro.
guys.
You don't think the English guys?
No, I don't.
I can see Arjun being good. I don't know why. Just like I can see him just being good.
Yeah, I don't know. I could.
Paris, bro.
Yeah, Paris come out.
He'll lose. Like,
And they're like,
throw his
throw his hat.
Yeah, throw his hat on the ground.
Oh my god.
Okay, back to the footy side. Have you guys ever been to a World Cup?
Never.
Or is that on the bucket list?
100%. 2026. Yeah, especially in Philly. Like, that's definitely my
Yeah,
goal.
because it's coming to.
Bunch of cities.
Is it coming to Philly?
Yeah, Philly, Jersey,
so yeah,
New
you're right
York.
there.
You know, they have Miami, obviously. But yeah, I don't know what is it on the West Coast. What's
It's
I know LA, right? For sure.
LA for sure. I
Mexico.
think San Francisco's got a place, or Santa Clara, where the 49ers play.
Okay.
That's like the closest to my home, so I'll probably go to those. But I think LA has crazy games going on.
Yeah, it's
like
gonna be
they
big.
pick. I think they picked LA, New York, and I think there's one more big city that has like the best group. Not
Might be
group, but
Jersey.
like yeah, I think so.
Maybe Jersey.
Jersey's where the finals at.
Really?
Oh, for real?
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, Jersey got.
That's really
Jersey
cool.
got everything this year. Yeah, outside of football, what's the number one thing on your guys' bucket list?
Ooh.
Like the skydiving.
I was just about to say skydiving.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I was supposed to go with my sister last year, but I decided not to, just in case I would get hurt or
He's
something.
like, yo, just in case you know.
Just in case I get hurt. One of my
You're going.
one of my family friends like broke their leg doing it, and ever since
Oh,
then I
what?
got really
Probably
scared.
on the landing, right?
Yeah, on the landing. So I was like, oh hell no, I can't do this right now. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, and then I'm gonna go skydiving for sure. Maybe also like the casino Vegas. I'm 22 now, so maybe hit some gambling a little bit, but we'll see.
I like that, man. All on red.
I like that. Nah, I definitely would for sure skydiving. And then, like I said before, I want to go to Dubai. Like that's definitely on my
Dubai for
list of
sure.
things to do. And then
I was just there on the layover.
really,
Yeah,
unreal.
I didn't get to, like, leave, but,
Dude,
dude,
I know.
the views, everything looks so
I know.
nice.
Everything just seems like a safe city too, obviously. So
So obviously, like Tarun's currently playing at UCLA. A lot of people always ask, like, what's it like living like the D1 life? You know, what is it like, you know, playing on a team? You're a starter. You're playing at like honestly a prestigious school. Like, do you feel anything, or is it just like, oh, this is like just kind of normal now?
To be honest, I think at first I felt maybe a little bit of pressure because you're kind of representing a pretty big school and such a historic program. But as the years went on, I just kind of like thought to myself, and I was like, let me just have some more fun with this. And I feel like that's when I kind of felt more comfortable within the environment. But everyone talks about D1, but it's a pretty big struggle, man. Like, if you got to balance school, you got to balance like your workouts. Ammit knows, like he played a lot of D1 soccer as well, so it's a lot. It's not just like what you think it is. Like, I know some people post on TikToks and stuff, and they're like, oh, like look at this gear I got, but like that's just like a small part of it, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's so much, like there's such a grind to it, and I don't know if you want to add on something.
What's the schedule like? Just a rough schedule of like a D1.
I mean, it's tough. Like you're literally up sometimes like what 6:30 in the morning. You're training at like 8, so you train. After training, maybe some recovery. Some guys go right to class, and then after class, like it's either usually like training, lift, class. So you have to build your class schedule like kind of around your training.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're pretty much gone. Like you have study. If you're a freshman, you have mandatory study hall hours. So that's just a toll as well. Like, and you have all your schoolwork. You know, you're traveling for away games. Like Tarun probably, you guys are getting chartered out on a plane.
Yeah, we fly out.
Yeah, you guys fly everywhere. Like it's a tough schedule, man. I mean, you don't really have much time in your day. It's just like kind of.
It's all football.
It's all football and schoolwork. Yeah.
You gotta get your grades, obviously.
And you have to keep your grades, otherwise you can't play.
So a serious question is, like, obviously you hear a lot of things about you know, American D1s and stuff like that. Do they actually monitor like grades? Like, is your coach like actually like checking you guys and like?
Yeah, I
you
mean,
go
at
to
least
class?
like with my first school, like your coach is always on you. Like make sure your attendance is always like you're showing up to class, you're doing your work, because they can see like pretty much all your grades like at all times, and they check in with your professors.
Oh wow, that's legit. Okay.
Yeah, so my coach gets like a semester report or a quarter report like halfway through, and he kind of tells you if you're slacking or not. Well, you know if you're slacking or not, but they make sure that you do good, because you can be ineligible if you don't have your GPA high enough, and it could affect the team. So they're pretty strict on that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
If you guys could play if you guys had to play any other sport at football and you're playing it right now, let's say we're going to another $1 million tournament. It's in whatever sport you choose. What
Would I be good at that sport, or is just what I have with me right now?
let's say you have this, you translate your skills, right?
Okay.
So you're the same level at that sport. Any sport you want.
Dude, I'd want to be like a quarterback for like
Oh.
a football team. I don't flag football or something.
Brown
I know,
ballers play football.
like I think
Done.
they're making that a thing in the Olympics. Have you heard of
man.
it? So like, imagine being like a quarterback. That would be so sick. I think.
I like that. Flag football's also.
And like the
so
risk
fun.
of like not like getting like hurt badly in flag football, it's like low risk. So I would love that.
I would choose basketball for sure.
Okay.
Well, you said you can't choose basketball, right?
No, I know you can choose.
Yeah,
anything
I
you
would
want.
definitely choose basketball.
Be a
Imagine
hooper.
just like dunking on someone, bro.
No,
Like
that's sick. I would take that.
just windmill dunking on someone.
I
Oh
just
my
think
god,
being a
dude.
quarterback, bro, QB1,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I feel like
obviously-
quarterback's a different level.
Yeah, that's like different
You know?
level of fame.
Yeah.
Like
You can't even go out in public to campus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like anything in basketball, I would choose unless it's a quarterback or a wide receiver.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Or even like a running back.
Maybe, bro. That'd be sick.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah, you're just gonna get hit bad. But running back would be cool. Okay, we're 2.5 hours, whatever, from Cary. Is there anything you guys are like most excited about? Like, is it maybe just seeing the pitch, that media day, like that first practice? Like, what gets you guys excited about this?
I think just everything, honestly. Like media day, just seeing the pitch. It's gonna be a beautiful, watered, nice Bermuda grass pitch. And yeah, honestly, just seeing everybody, like, you know, just kind of being there in that environment, and just kind of what we've been working towards. And it's a big, big project. So yeah, to finally be here, it's just the whole thing's exciting, man.
It's gonna click soon for sure.
Yeah, I think it would be really cool to represent like South Asians or like brown ballers, you know, because it's never done before. That's what I'm super excited about, and playing like a new style of soccer. I've been so used to just playing one way, so
Right.
I think it's like a cool thing for me to kind of step outside my comfort zone and try something new. So I'm really like looking forward to that.
Yes, it's nice to hear that you guys are embracing the challenge, not the challenge really, you know, like the change of it, and also like putting on for the culture. I think that's huge.
Yeah.
We got some more content coming, but to end this off, if you guys, let's just say it was just one-on-one, so like Ammit wasn't here and you weren't here,
Yeah.
and you're speaking directly to the next generation, you know, the next kids coming up, what would your piece of advice to them be to try to pursue D1 or be the next brown baller or just anything?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing I would tell anyone. Like, it's just because you're Indian, it doesn't matter if you're brown. Like to keep like pursuing your dreams. And the biggest thing is only do things that you enjoy, because I feel like a lot of people just get caught up in being convinced to stop playing sports or only study or do something else. So I think really pushing yourself and like finding what you love and what you really want to do in life, I think that's one of the best like gifts that you could have. So I think just pursuing your career and what you enjoy.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, kind of like what Tarun said, just making sure you enjoy every single step of the way. Like, you know, if you want to be D1, be a pro, you know, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And also don't really listen to anyone else's opinion, because their opinions don't matter at the end of the day. If it's something that you enjoy, then go and do it to the fullest. So don't have to do anything, just do it full throttle.
All right, this guy's starting to make content, so you can end this podcast episode however you want. You end it.
I don't know, man. No, honestly, tune in, guys. Like, this is going to be, we've worked so hard. There's so much stuff behind the scenes that people have, like, honestly put their time and effort into it to make all of this happen. You know, there's a lot of stuff that you guys don't see, like, on camera that, you know, we're kind of scrambling last second for certain things. Just a lot of hard work, a lot of people involved. But, yeah, it would be much appreciated for you guys to tune in and, you know, watch us kick off against West Ham on Wednesday morning, and obviously are part of the tournament. So hopefully you guys stick around, and, you know, make sure to follow Brown Ballers on Instagram, and Naveen and Tarun. I don't know if you want to link your Instagram, but mine's Ammit Bhogal, and then Tarun's.
Mine's K-Trune12.
I'll link it. I'll put the things on the screen right here.
Yeah,
Bam, bam.
Thank you guys for tuning in.